Hey everyone, how the heck are you? All right, if you're in good old California, let's see, it's about, I don't know, it's still afternoon here in Utah. Looks like we're going on the 3 o'clock hour. And New York, you're a couple hours ahead of me, so it's almost dinner time. Uh, for all my buddies over in Asia, you guys are 15 hours ahead, so my favorite time to do webinars and a little bit of chit chat with you folks is now because I do not like to get up early. And I like to stay up late. And for some reason, it seems like in the afternoon, I get all my screwing off done and, I'll have a little breakfast, maybe a little lunch, have about 4, 5 pots of coffee, and all of a sudden I'm ready to rock. All right. Who's your daddy? Okay. Who's your mama? Check it out. When I wear my mama hat, that means I mean business. Okay. A lot of people don't wear pink mama hats that look like the AC/DC logo. Okay, but I do. All right. So, first thing I like to do is just kind of chat for just a few minutes. Okay. That way, people that want to watch this webinar live, they can kind of sit down, get cozy. I don't know, maybe light a candle. My buddy Val bought me the cinnamon sugared pecan calendar candle. Oh my God, this smells so good. Okay, hold on just a sec. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, I'm lighting this baby up. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, there we go. There's 3 wicks. You only need one. But if you light all three, I think they put all three in. Number one, it burns even. But number two, I think they put 3 wicks in so that the candle burns all the way to the ground, like within 2 days, and you have to go buy more. Okay. Then my friend Jeff, he bought me a box of these for, I think it was Christmas. It was Christmas, right, Jeff? I'm a candle whore. All right, do you guys like candles? All right. Ooh, man, that smells delicious. Look, I have my pinky out too. Ah. All right. If you guys don't mind, I just need about 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna rock and roll a little bit, okay? Tell you about some things. But first, we got a drink. Have a little toast. Nothing wrong with a little toast. Let's see. Ultra Strawberry Dreams. Okay, this is a pink can, and I thought it would match my beautiful pink mama hat. And anyway, it's always good to match when you do a webinar. Okay, hold on. Okay, cheers. Pinky out. Okay, can you see? I have my pinky out. Mmm. When I drink with my pinky out, I get better reception. Like my TV. My TV, remember the old days with the rabbit ears? You could kind of go like this and your TV would come in good. Okay, guys. Looks like it's around 3 o'clock here. Okay, I'm in the beautiful state of Utah. Okay, now I'm not one of those little Mormon fellers. Okay, whenever people find out that I live in Utah, they can't believe it. They're like, God, you got long hair and tattoos. Okay, now Jesus had long hair, but you got like tattoos and you're kind of weird. Are you Mormon? Do you have like 15 wives? I'm like, man, I wish. I'd take one right now. If I had one wife right now, oh my God, I'd be freaking out. Okay, but 10 to 15 wives, that's a chore, that's an endeavor, that's an investment. So any guys out there that want to rock polygamous style, I don't think it's really legal anymore here in Utah, but if you can put up with 15 wives, or ladies, if you want to reverse it, because now it's 2025, guys are cutting off their Wang Chungs, girls are growing hot dogs. I mean, right now, ladies, if you want to come to Utah and have 15 husbands, hey, I'll marry you, but is there any way I can just hang in the garage and work on trucks and cars and bikes, and then in the summer just lay out and get a tan? Okay, count me in. Okay, I'm your boy. All right, okay. All kidding aside, most people that subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for doing so, because we're live on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page right now. You guys are probably business oriented, right? Or maybe you're just coming out of retirement and you're bored off your ass because sure you had a 401k, maybe you had a little, I don't know, an inheritance. All right, maybe your family invented the Rubik's Cube for all I know, and you're sitting on a pile of cash. But no matter what, you can only watch so much TV, so many movies, maybe buy a car, maybe travel a little bit. But I'm just speaking on behalf of a few people that have taught me a lot over the last year in business. Okay. Sometimes it's not all about just like getting a ton of money and then doing nothing the rest of your life. Okay. You can obviously give some cash to relatives or maybe donate. I love dogs and animals more than humans. So if I won Powerball, I'd probably give all my money, honestly, to dog shelters or animal rescue centers, and then maybe like $25 to a few humans. Okay, but do what you want with your extra money. But right now, I'd say, oh, and hey, Danny, how you doing? Good to see you. Polygamy is legal in Utah if you're over 8, or is it 18? There's some weird stuff here, but you know what? I love Utah. Everyone's like, why do you live there? You can live anywhere right now. And I go, I know, but God, I love Utah. I have a blast here. Thus is why I'm broadcasting live right in the beautiful state of Utah below Mount Olympus. Okay. But boy, when it comes down to having extra money, whew, what do you do with it? Okay, because it's easy to buy an extra set of golf clubs you don't need. Ladies, do you like those little Jimmy Choo shoes with the red bottoms? Those are damn sexy. And thank you for wearing those. Even grandmas. You know, there's rabid, sexy grandmas out there that are like 85 years old. And I'll tell you what, they put those Jimmy shoes. Oh my God, sexy grandma alert. But anyway, we all have hopes and dreams of having an abundance of money, buku moolah. All right. But I think in today's day and age, it's like, look, we'll let the dreams just kind of sit right here. Let's just make some money to pay my mortgage or my rent. Okay, I've got a car payment, I have insurance. All right, I have to get diesel or gas, or maybe I bought one of those weird electric things that you plug a cord up its ass and charge it. Is that called a Tesla, or are they even considered a car? I know that's the future, and I feel bad for the grandkids out there because I know the electric vehicle is a reality. They're already here. But thank goodness right now in our age group, high five to everybody that likes to go and stick in a pump and fill that little biatch up with gasoline or diesel. All right, you give me an engine. All right, batteries, I'll just, I don't know, maybe the dildos or maybe a flashlight, but I am not an electric car guy. But I do like electronics. Okay, ever since this Pop Tart became a cell phone, because guys, do you remember putting these things in a toaster and you'd only like cook them half the way because they were warm and gooey? Or if you put a Pop Tart in a microwave, I think it tastes a lot better in a microwave because they're just chewy and gooey. All right. These electronic Pop Tarts, these cell phones are amazing. All right. They're life changing. They're just insane on what you can do as far as texting, emailing, communicating, asking people what they're wearing, and you accidentally realize that you're talking to your mom. Whoops. Sorry, Mom. I thought you were someone else. Okay. But thanks to this thing, you can do business online, okay? And if you're comfortable doing a selfie where you're just kind of like doing this, guys, you can do business online. If you hate your looks, if you think you're fat and baggy eyes, or you don't like your voice, don't worry about it. There's plenty of videos already made that you can upload and use royalty free without getting bitch slapped by YouTube or whatever platform, okay? Video is highly effective. If you're watching me right now, I like to do these live. Okay, and then I record them. I put them on my YouTube channel. And you know what? This video eventually will have anywhere from 5 to 10,000 views or more. Okay, because it's there for life. So if you don't mind getting over the curve of doing a video like this, or at least posting videos already made, or if you take your cell phone and kind of go and walk and maybe talk, or you can pay, like Fiverr. If you go to Fiverr, and then put an extra R at the end, Fiverr.com. There's almost everything under the sun based on $5, okay, including video. But if you do video, guess what? You are now way ahead of the game because I'm telling you, only 5 out of 100 people will do video. So if you want to do video, boy, does that give you a massive advantage. But if you don't worry about it. You can still be successful. My case in point is like Amazon. When you go to Amazon, do you have to watch a video of every product or opportunity that's already just sitting there in your hand, in your finger? Like you want to buy a spatula, then you want to buy, like, let's say a Van Halen album, and on top of that, you need a computer monitor. All right, do you have to have a video to see each product? Or is it good enough where it's like, okay, picture, okay, yeah, that looks good. Okay, here's some information about this and that. Okay, done. Okay. So you can be very successful selling things or making money without doing any video whatsoever. Okay. I'm just really always freaked out when people think they have to do a webinar or a training session like I'm doing right now, because you don't. Okay. Now, what I recommend if you're going to do something online is do something that's going up 20% each year in popularity in this. Okay. And we're talking digital products. Okay, no doubt about it. You can still buy products in hand, like Amazon, for example, or you can go to walmart.com and have it delivered, or food, whatever. But when it comes down to digital information or digital products, they do billions a year right now in 2025. And guess what? 20% more next year in 2026, and even more in 2027, and so on. Now, not to thank COVID or coronavirus, but before, let's just call it COVID. Okay, right around 2019, people are like going, oh crap. By 2020, people knew what a Zoom meeting is, because a lot of people have to work at home. And then they get on a camera like this and start talking to Bob and Tina and I don't know, maybe my buddy Jeff's over here. And you realize that, okay, I can sit at home and maybe look at the screen and we can all have a meeting like we're at the office. Okay, but not. So a lot of people for a couple of years here in America, and I know everywhere in the world, unfortunately had to deal with COVID. But what it taught people is like, okay, number one, I can do business at home remotely. But then again, I think Zoom, I can afford it. It's fairly cheap. Right now, I'm just on Facebook and YouTube, which in my mind is free because you just get an account, you set it up. And sure, you need a cell phone and Wi-Fi and electricity and all that, but it's kind of a given that you're probably already doing social media already. So in my mind, Facebook, don't they own WhatsApp too? They obviously own Instagram. Okay, and then you go to the Tiki-Talkie, you go to the X or the Twitter. All right, there's all these platforms, rest in peace, classmates.com or Friendster, or rest in peace to Tom at MySpace. But I don't even know if Snapchat's still around. But you know what? Everybody likes social media. Some people get anxiety. And you know why? You know what the number one reason why people freak out with social media? And I believe this big time. You start watching everybody online, and it seems like they're doing more activities. They might have more money because they're going to Disneyland. And then all of a sudden, your neighbor across the street, you accidentally go to their social media page, let's say Instagram, and they got a brand new SUV. And they're like 60 to 80 grand. All right. Then you're like, okay, let's look up my high school sweethearts. All right. And see if they don't look good. Let's look at all the girls that are super hot and see if they're not now. Okay. You go on there and you're like, okay, there's that girl I was in love with. Okay. God, she looks okay. And she's in a $3 million house with a yacht. And she's like just totally partying, partying like there's no tomorrow. Hold on just a second, guys. I had to turn my cell off. I forgot. So I see where anxiety online can go from an 8 to a 10 because you're seeing everybody with a life, and maybe they're faking to make it. I mean, everyone puts on their best face. I'm living my best life. And then once the camera goes out, they're yelling at their kids, or maybe they're just so broke they're going to get kicked out of their homes. Okay. Or just lose their car. All right. There's a lot of good, bad, and ugly out there. But I can see when you follow social media, you can really get anxiety if you think that you're earning less than, or you're not living the life that you thought that you would have by age, let's say 25. A lot of people think, can I make a million by age 30? And guys, in 2025, oh yeah, there's people that make money within a year of just starting a new business online, because you can reach the whole planet right now. Okay, unless you want to have like your own brick and mortar store, like a gym, or maybe pizza, sell pizza, or I don't know, maybe have a store that sells candles like Bed, Bath, and Beyond. Okay, we all need brick and mortar stores. We need Subway. We need that McDonald's, even though their McDonald's hamburgers are made out of vinyl and filler and cow parts. I think cow buttholes. I don't even know what's in a McDonald's hamburger, a fillet of fish, but we'll go buy one. They're not even good anymore, in my opinion. So expensive for that crappy fast food, but yet we buy it, right? But we need money. We need money to buy even crappy food. Okay, we need money to, obviously just get up, buy some water, and maybe breathe, and then go ahead and eat maybe a couple times, all right, during the day. But if you want to own your own business and you have a big chunk of change, then you can try that brick and mortar store. Open up your own sandwich shop, okay? Take 10, 20, $50,000 so that you have tables, chairs, maybe the glass, displays, the bathroom. Then you got to come in, the fire marshal, get licensing with the city, and then advertising. And then if you are opening up a franchise, obviously, I think about 15% of your profit will go to, that franchisee. Okay, if you're the franchisor or vice versa, I might have said it backwards. Uh, but I think a lot of people want to own their own business, or at least try. Okay. And maybe you're retired, you're 60 something years old, and you said, no, I worked 9 to 5, I was a CPA, or I worked up to be general manager and I made millions of dollars and right now I'm retired. There's different careers, there's different incomes and savings out there. Okay. Your neighbor across the street has a whole different life and savings account than you. Okay. And even your twin brother, you could be twin sisters or twin brothers, and you guys could have a whole different path, all due to just one action or maybe one idea, or maybe you met the wrong or right person, okay? But you can change your life at any time. Anytime. If you're depressed and broke right now, then let's get you out of that rut, like for real, okay? Or at least let's get some of this coming in so maybe you can buy something or get better medicine or afford maybe someone on the couch that'll sit there and listen to you, okay? And you guys can talk about real good things and get your mind all happy and perky again, okay? Or maybe you just need a vacation. I'll go with you if there's like an island and sunshine and we can just lay out, work on our tans and drink ice cold drinks, okay? I just dropped one of my drinks. But yeah, you guys want to go lay it on a beach and talk business, man, I'll do that. But guys, you can change your life. Girls, guys, I always say guys all the time, okay? What I recommend though, if you're going to do online business, do something that's already doing millions a day, millions a week, millions a month, billions a year. Okay. I recommend not doing something that's a product that you have to you know, put it on the side. Let's say I put it in my other room over here and then I have to go and ship it or like drop ship like an Amazon. Okay. I'm not into any of that. Okay. What I like to do is just suggest something and people go to a link and guess what? They decide, are they in? Are they out? Do they want to really kick ass online and promote a business maybe that they are selling? I got this brand new Hummer Hot Wheel, okay? All right, thank goodness somebody designed this and sold it to me because I just love this little model. And yes, it is overpriced, this little dang thing. But if you're online, okay, and you have the best business or the best opportunity, let's just say, let's cross our fingers right now, and you just join the best opportunity out, whatever that is. If you don't know how to advertise and market, guys, what's the point? Let's say I own a toy store. Okay, I have about 50 walls that look exactly like this in back of me. Do you think I'm addicted to toys and trinkets and Barbies and Legos? Oh, yeah. Okay, but let's say that this is a toy store of the most incredible toys. And if I don't know how to go to Amazon or TikTok or go to a newspaper ad or maybe a radio station, if I don't know how to market, then what good is it? I could have the best toys, and I love everything on these shelves. Guys, I just love trinkets and crazy stuff, all right? But if I'm selling these to make a living, to pay for my rent, my mortgage, my car payment, okay? What good is having the best opportunity or the best products if you honestly do not know how to tick and talk and Insta and Gram and Facebooka, okay? If you don't know how to do that, guys, you're going to get buried because there's probably a 15-year-old that knows how to do this crazy stuff on their cell phone that just gets attention and all of a sudden they're like making hundreds of thousands. Okay, do you know how many teenagers are millionaires right now? Because they're addicted to these things, but they get creative with them. They know how to get attention. And then they join something or have something to sell, or maybe Instagram or like the Kardashians, for example. I mean, Kim Kardashian has 1.7 billion. Her sister is a billionaire with another product. And then the other Kardashians that no one really knows what they do, they're worth millions of dollars too, just because of their last name. And they know how to do a bunch of stuff on a cell phone. And when people watch their lives, of course, there's businesses that go, okay, you know what? I'll give you 50 grand a month if you just post this, post that, and do this and do that. Okay? You guys know all of this already. But if you're starting from scratch and you're new, let's just say you're out of high school and you're 18 to 19 years old, and you're sitting there looking on your phone, doing makeup or trying to do fart jokes, trying to act cool, meet chicks, meet guys. All right? All right. If that's what you want to do, great, but why not monetize it? If you're 20, 30, 40 and you already have like kids and a house and you're over your head, why not get good at doing stuff online? Because everyone's online right now. All right? How many shopping malls are bankrupt? How many strip malls, where there's like maybe 6 stores in an L shape and you drive by there and there's weeds and or you just drive by anywhere in your town and all of a sudden there's just these cities, these little tiny cities that just look like ugh. And then crime comes in. People will spray paint or just start vandalizing or doing stuff. Okay, those are brick and mortar stores. Even a mall. There's a lot of brick, a lot of mortar. And you know what? There's a lot of malls that are just gone. And I love shopping malls. I'm from, born in the 60s, but by the 80s, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Oh my God, Brown, what? Now, what is that, guys? 1980, 81, 82? There was nothing bigger than hanging out at the mall in the 80s. It was like a nightclub. I mean, you could meet girls, meet guys, you could go shopping and just, oh my God, you just couldn't wait to get out of school or the weekend to go to the mall. Okay. Then when you got a car and some other stuff, you might cruise State Street, for example. But anyway, people online are just killing it right now. There's a lot of money being made. Okay. I like to do business with people that want to invite people to click something so that you, whoever you invite, can sit back with a drink, usually online, with a computer, and they can look and say, you know what? I think I need this. I think I need that. Thank you, Cory, because I get a commission by that invite. But you know what? When they decide to buy something, I'm done. I always make this analogy when I do webinars. Let's just say I'm an Uber driver and I drive down the street and the person in back of me says, hey, is there like a Ford dealership? I think I'd like to get one of those new Shelby badass 800 horsepower Mustangs. I got some money. I want to go spend it. Do you know if there's a Ford dealership that has some of those high-end badass cars? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Okay, we're going to go to this Ford dealership. I'm going to drop you off. Salespeople I heard are awesome. This dealership's been here forever. And when I drove by, I saw like 5 brand new 600 horsepower Mustangs. Okay, so I drop that person off and they go and I get a commission by Ford. Ford's like, thank you. I'll take it from here. Okay, here's a pile of money, Cory. It could be $1, $3, $6 to $900 because this opportunity, I'm used to making $1 to $3 to $6 to $900 per day. And I'm used to getting more sales than just one. Okay, this is a product that it's all digital, it's information based. And when people go to that dealership, they have the salespeople. The general manager is making sure everything's smooth. They have the sales manager making sure the salespeople are doing what they need to do to get that upsell. Do you have a trade-in? All right. Do you have financing? What car do you want? And all of a sudden, that whole experience at that Ford dealership is taken care of by everyone except you. Because all you did is just drop someone off and said, thanks. I get $1, $3, $6, or $900. Okay. And can you do this a couple times a day? Yeah. I had a friend, not yesterday, the day before, do 4 of these little things that I'm talking about. And it's an analogy. But yeah, he made almost $4,000. Okay. Yesterday, I had another friend bring in 3,000. My record is 3,000 in one 24-hour period. All right. I did a few sales at $900. Okay. And then all of a sudden, I had 1 or 2 of the $100 sales come in. And I didn't even know it. Okay. I was completely messing off, dinking off, doing something, and I got home late at night and I went to my email and I went, oh my God, I just made $3,000. It has nothing to do with me sitting there slaving or working 9 to 5. All I do is get really good at producing content. And guess what? Where I learned about that content is how I make money. Okay? All I do is invite people to a link, which I'm going to invite you in about a couple seconds here. But I highly recommend, if you're going to do business online, do it how I do it, with no product. Is there service? Yeah, but not by me. I'm the friendly guy that does the inviting and say, take care. Thank you for your time. And then if the purchases are made, I want 1 to 3 to 6 to $900. Okay? It's all my commission. No one gets any more of that. Okay? If the sale is $900, my credit card processing, which is free to set up, I use a company called Square. There's a company called, oh gosh, you've heard of PayPal, GPay, Apple Pay, Afterpay. All right, there's a lot of places. I think Square is the best. Stripe is a big company too, but I always recommend Square just because that's what I do. That's what I use, and they're awesome. Very good company. But it's up to you guys, okay? I'm just jumping around here a little bit. I just want you to realize that if there is a sale of said product, service, whatever, it's 100% yours. It does not go to a company and you wait. I recommend that big time, because if you're busting your butt out there just creating fun content, it could be smart ass, it could be sexy, I don't know, maybe somewhat boring. But guys, with the education that you need, it's going to show you a step-by-step video. There's going to be live little meetings every day if you want, and they're recorded. But this is all information based that's going to teach you how to kick ass on Instagram or TikTok or maybe Twitter. Is it X? Or maybe the mighty Facebook or YouTube. Okay? I've only been doing this a year and a half, and I had no idea what I was doing in the beginning. I'm good at being the guy that goes to eBay and buys dolls. Okay? I'm good at going to eBay Motors and looking for muscle cars or Hummers or whatever to buy. Okay? I'm good at going to maybe Amazon and picking up a spatula and forget that I already have 3 of them to make my eggs every day. Okay? I'm always the person sitting there, can't wait to buy something. Okay? Are you the same? Like if you have an extra $100, you're like, oh God, I just can't wait to spend it on something. Okay? There's so many people that love to shop online. There's so many people that want to make money online. But if you do not educate yourself how to be interesting, compelling, sexy, captivating, mysterious, entertaining, guys, you're going to get buried by people that know how. So what I recommend is, if you're going to get into this online business, why not just invite people to the best education on this planet? I don't know any better education opportunity that's more powerful than what I offer you right now. Otherwise, I will do it. Right now, with the success I'm having online in 6 other companies, I get opportunities every week from some of the biggest educational course mojos, gurus, gurettes. Okay, they're like, Cory, you know what? You're good at marketing. You're good at what you do. I want you to do this and do that. And I'm like, no, I'm happy where I'm at, because what I do, the company does millions a week. Okay, millions a month. It's been like this for year after year after year. And what I do is digitally based, and it's freshened up usually Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, the 6 people that run this whole operation, they might take off and have a life. But you know what? Monday through Friday, there's always live training, live Zooms, everything's recorded. And guys, when you get into this business, when you buy it, it is yours to keep. It's a one-time fee. If you want to get in at the $100 level and get the courses, guess what? You're going to have the website I'm going to show you, capture page, and you're going to have some of the best marketing techniques on this planet, and they are freshened up. Even though you pay a one-time fee to buy those video courses, guys, they're updated too. For life. For life. This company is exploding. We've already got 47,000 members already in a year and a half. And the lady in charge of everything, she has 6 kids, 5 grandkids, and she's pulled in $3 million. And she's as normal as you can get. She's right out of Kansas. I think Kansas City, right on a suburb. Okay? And there's 6 total people that do customer servicing, training. They handle your website. They handle everything for you. Guys, there's nothing for you to do except set things up one time. And I want to show you just what I do. Okay? This is my biggest moneymaker per day, per week, per month, per year. If there's one thing that you're going to do online, this is it. This is my end all be all. Okay, I'm going to focus on this opportunity 50% out of my marketing day because I have other opportunities that I really enjoy. And yes, they do pay handsomely. But this one is the big enchilada. It's fun. It's not heavy lifting. It's affordable as hell. And if you will just give yourself 1 to 2 to 3 hours a day to sit and watch video and decide what you want to do online, these courses and education, they are just the best on the planet. And like I said, when you buy into this, this is like an ongoing university at Harvard that does not have an expiration date. It does not have a semester that ends and you got to come up with more money to pay. That this company does not kick your ass out, give you a piece of paper called a diploma, and then you join the rat race and try to go get a job. Okay, I don't do business like that. I'm not looking to buy a menu at, like, let's say a restaurant that's printed permanently. Because wonder with inflation, or wonder if there's a shortage on fish. All of a sudden that menu, it's already printed and they don't have fish available. And it's embarrassing because everyone orders the fish and they have to say they're out. That's embarrassing. Well, wonder if that menu says that an item is 15 bucks. Well, now it's 20 because of the economy. Do you see what I mean? That's called a static menu. That means it's printed permanently, like an album with music on it, a DVD. How many courses have you guys bought if you're my age that started off on little cassettes and then the DVD came out? Now it's all about streaming. Well, guys, when it comes down to courses and stuff that you're going to buy and you're going to educate yourself to kick ass with whatever you choose to do online, but on top of that, you're going to own that course outright. And if you do and follow, which I recommend, guys, you're going to have on a menu 4 delicious meals. $100, $300, $600, $900. And these opportunities sell with or without you or I participating. The only difference is that I found out about this. I had a guy probably worth about $10 million get a hold of me, and he said, you should look into these courses because you're good at chatting on a video, but you need more direction if you're going to do TikTok. You need this if you're going to do that. If you're going to do Instagram, it's more about pictures. If you're going to go more reels, short little things, you need to do this. And if you want to do long form webinars, okay, it looks like you know how to do that. But thank gosh, this guy got a hold of me because it educated me and put me 10 years ahead of everyone else that has already been doing it for 10 years. Because a lot of people that do online stuff, they're stuck in the 80s. I am music-wise and fashion. I'm stuck in the 90s, music-wise and fashion. But you can bet your ass it's 2025 right now, and I'm already 2035. I know that I am 10 years ahead of anybody that tries to get online and make money. Okay? I know it. There are tips and tricks. There are techniques. And unless you have training from people that have already made $1 to $2 to $5 to $10 million, why would you want to listen to somebody that has not even made 5 million, but they write a book that says how to make 5 million bucks? I highly recommend that you get advice from people right now as I sit here, January 7th of 2025. If people want to train me and teach me what to do, I want them to practice what they preach. I'm not interested in someone that writes a book on how to make money, because then that person makes money by selling a book on how to make money. I don't give a rat's ass about that. Just like if I have surgery and someone wants to give me an addictomy, okay, I want to know that that person hopefully has done a few or so. If I need to get a new brain, I just hope somebody that cuts my brain out and puts a new one in has already done it about 5,000 times. Okay? Let me show you what I do every single day. And I only put an hour or two in, if that, because the more you do what I'm going to show you, you just get faster and better at it. Okay? If you have to vacuum your house once a week, don't you eventually just get a technique where you start in the kitchen, go in the living room, plug the cord in, go here, everything, or mow the lawn? You just get a better technique on how to, go here, go there, then trim and whatnot. That's just how this business is. The more you do it, you're going to get faster and better at it. And guys, let's just go like this. Let's just cross our fingers. I'm crossing my little legs right now. Let's just say that you start doing this. You're going to get probably addicted to this business because I'm the first guy to admit, the first person to admit, I am massively addicted to this business. Just like I love Taylor Sheridan movies like Yellowstone and Tulsa King and Lioness and 1823 and 1923 and oh my God, I love Taylor Sheridan TV series, and I think I do like Legos and Hot Wheels. But guys, I gotta admit, once I started doing this business, oh my, there's no business out there that a guy my age can start from scratch and make this kind of this. There's just nothing even close. This type of business is paying, and I compare it to lawyer level. Okay, and I got buddies right now that in the last 2 months they've made 45 and 60,000 bucks accordingly. That's just two people that I know have actually talked to. Okay, out of just thousands of others. Okay, let me just shrink this screen up a little bit, and I'm just going to talk, and hopefully you can hear me in the background. And hey, Danny, thanks for hanging in there, buddy. I can see you in the chat room. Okay, right now I just want to show you my screen, and I'm going to pull my business card up. This is a typical day of what I do to make money. But on top of that, how I make money is awesome. But what I bought is incredible because it's made me learn how to kick ass online. And I don't care. You can give me a pizza place, a gym, you can give me an Amazon store. I'm going to be 10 years ahead of everybody else because these courses teach you what to do now in 2025. So what I did is I just went and got a business card. Okay, this card I designed at Vistaprint. It was like 25 bucks for a big old box. And you know what? I'll never run out of them because I don't really go door to door and hand out business cards. But if people see me here or just hear about, hey, Cory, I think you got something going on, I just give them this business card. I bought the 10K group. That's the name of my company. Because, guys, I want you to make 10 grand a month. All right? But what I do is geared towards making 900 a day. So if you take a 900 and just divide, times it by, let's say 30, that's the average. I know there's months that have 31 and 28 and 29 sometimes. But guys, I want you to think it's just as easy to make $9 as it is 90, as it is 900. I'm speaking right now from experience. I did not have a friend of a friend, or I watched a video or read a book about it. I'm living this type of lifestyle right now thanks to this opportunity. Okay? So I went to GoDaddy and I bought the 10kgroup.com, and then I forward it to this pretty page right here. I love the lady with that cute little smile. I dig the jeans, and I'm a big dog fan. That cute little dog, I love it. I like those little Frenchy dogs too. Those are the coolest. Now this website is what you're going to have too. So if you climb aboard, you're going to have this exact website, and if you want, you can edit. You can change this picture. You can change this orange box to blue or pink. I recommend, it's already built. Just set up the website how they recommend, and you can screw around with the website later. But this website, which I'm showing you, is going to be yours. Okay? Just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's generating millions and millions a month right now. Now, when I bought the 10K group for free, GoDaddy will go ahead and forward it anywhere. Or you can do it in your own back office. Do you see that link right up there? I bought joinlegacybuilderprogram.com. Okay? So what I told GoDaddy is just forward that name to this little blue little link right here. Okay? So when people type in, and I hope you do this if you're watching this replay, just go to 10kgroup.com and you'll see this pretty lady. Say hello to the dog and then put in your email address. Okay? There's my email address, guys. I've had it almost 30, 40 years. If you need to get a hold of me, write me anytime, guys. I got more than enough time to help you. Cory at CoryDraper.com. Now watch what happens. I'm going to freeze a couple videos because I have my friend Michelle. Okay, let me introduce you to her. Hold on just a sec, guys. So put your email in, and then let me pause Michelle here.
Congratulations.
All right, there's Michelle. 6 kids, 5 grandkids. Guys, she is a really good trainer, teacher. What a great person, too. I love her personality. And boy, does she know how to teach. And her partner, her name is Michelle as well. And then there's 4 other people. There's a total of 6 people that run this operation. Okay? And it is well ran. Now, this web page, too, you're going to own it. If you want to change that thanks to blue to pink, it's up to you guys. But like I said, I recommend that if you join me in business, leave this website alone, okay? Scroll down and check it out. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just click the little button right below. Okay, now you'll see what it happens. All right, here we go, guys. Let me pause Michelle one more time.
All right, so today.
Okay, what I like about this web page is when people go to this web page, if they're watching the two videos, okay, if they're watching the two videos, it's not me training, teaching, and recruiting, okay? I do this video just so I don't feel so damn guilty. Because when money piles in every day and I'm sitting here screwing off doing nothing, it makes me feel guilty. I love doing video like this. You do not have to. There's already videos already made. Michelle already does 2 to 3 live Zoom videos a day that are recorded. So if you want to use her training and techniques, they're neutral, where she promotes the business and the opportunity. You don't have to. I don't want you doing anything. Unless you have experience being in media, broadcasting, or you're Billy Mays, the guy that was on white powder running around selling stuff, or the guy that says, and then there's more, or that weird My Pillow guy. There's all these late night gurus that are selling stuff. I don't want you to come off like that. I don't want you to talk about the opportunity unless you want to. I don't want you trying to recruit or do anything. I just want you to look into this opportunity and just remember there's two things about this opportunity. Number one, it will generate millions a week. It already is. It's a proven fact. You can look it up. I don't know what proof you need. You can go to Kansas and talk to Michelle, all right? And you can see with her energy and the way that she teaches and training, it's awesome. Besides, when you join, you're going to have a username and password, which I'll show you. I'm going to show you the back office too. So you can go in and ask questions and rub some elbows about techniques or tricks or what's going on, what's the gossip, okay? It's up to you. We've got about 47,500 people right now in the last year and a half that have climbed aboard. Now you got to remember this. When people join this opportunity, it is high level training. If you're going to do business online and sell a product, or maybe you're somebody that has a podcast like a radio show. I'm really good at rock radio, guys. All right. You put me against any rock DJ, I don't care, man. I love it. I study music. It is in my blood like syrup, okay? I love it. And if I need training or techniques or marketing advice on how to take a podcast that plays music and has like guests and maybe some humor and stuff, with this opportunity, it's going to show you how to market on TikTok, on Twitter, on X, on Facebook. If you think you're just going to get online and you're interesting because your friends and family tell you so, in my opinion, it's not going to happen. You're going to get buried by the competition. You're going to get buried by a 12-year-old that probably has been TikToking and has 30 million viewers because they blow bubbles and open presents. That's all they do is open presents on TikTok, and they're pulling in 5 million. Good luck trying to compete with that. And I'm being a smartass right now, but I'll tell you what, it's the truth. But I'll tell you what, there's billions, trillions of dollars out there. There's people that want to sell something, create something and sell a physical product. Or maybe you got a service or a how-to book. Whatever. You have something to sell. Maybe you sell yourself. Maybe your name is Smegla and you're underneath the bridge in Vegas in high heels and boy, you just have mobile service. All right. Or maybe you are like what's that guy? Remember Deuce Bigelow? Okay, I wish Rob Snyder. He's one of my favorite actor comedians, and his daughter's so talented. I forgot. Is her name Elle? All right, his daughter's a super famous singer in real life. But Rob Snyder, do you remember the movie Deuce Bigelow? I think they made 2 of them. But oh my God, I could just see Deuce Bigelow. He's like, man, God, I need to make some extra money so I can fix the aquarium and pay for the fish that I just broke, and I could just see him going online. And he's like, God, how can I get customers? And then all of a sudden he's like, God, I guess I got to get educated about how to go on, I don't know, maybe a live TikTok or live on YouTube or maybe live on Facebook. And I can kind of promote my goods and my services because even Deuce Bigelow, he'd probably like to make Deuce Bigelow 3. I just remember part 1 and part 2. But if Rob Snyder makes any movie, especially produced by Adam Sandler, I'm the first guy to watch it. I love smart-ass comedies. but I like to use kind of scenarios or something to simulate on why you need to really educate yourself to deal with this online thing. Don't say the economy, don't say the competition, because I know that if I have 10 people join me, only one's going to follow through. That's in any of my businesses. I got thousands of people in one of my other companies that sells really good high-end nutritional products. I know that 90% they're going to do their best, but they're just, if they don't make $1 million in 2 weeks, they're going to go and do something else. I'm not looking for people jumping to opportunity to opportunity. This is the opportunity. This is my best opportunity. If there's a better opportunity, then I'll look into it and maybe I'll promote that. But this opportunity, it blends with everything. I want you to understand this. When you have high-end education like what I'm showing you, all right, just picture you have a taco stand. You need things to make that taco good. You need a taco shell, meat, let's say cheese, that white little creamy sour cream, and maybe the red and green sauce. All right? With those 5 things, oh my God, that's a good taco. And I like to say, like, how about a hot fudge sundae? Ice cream, hot fudge, whipped cream, cherries, maybe those little nuts on top to make it a male sundae. Okay? It takes certain things to make one badass hot fudge sundae or even a taco. With this opportunity, it is designed to make $900 a day. Will you make that? I don't know. But this company is designed to work anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day, post and do things that are fun and interesting of whatever platform you think you're most comfortable with. Because if you're good at TikTok, guess what? You're going to probably look at Instagram or Facebook or, I don't know, Snapchat. Maybe you'll bring back MySpace. Okay? But no matter what, you have to get good at marketing. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't care if you have the best products, the cheapest products. I don't care if you have the thickest, longest, most satisfying, meatiest hot dog in your pants. If no one knows about it, no one's buying it, and no one's hiring you for it. Okay? And that goes for anything else that I can point to. I've got so many things in this studio that I could just hold up. And like I said, if I owned a toy store, if I had like a how-to book, if no one hears about it, no one's buying from me. Okay? Please don't think you're just going to get online and be interesting because your friends and family say that you're interesting on Thanksgiving. You need high-powered education. Ever since I bought these courses and I sat down and watched them, I went, wow. And I own them outright. I have the reseller rights. Everything that I watched, I own. If you come aboard and get these educational things, they're just short videos on how to do stuff, guys. That's all it is. If you don't understand, sit and watch it again. There's nothing for you to do or me to do. You're not going to call me and say, hey, Cory, how do you do this? I'm like, watch the video. There's setup videos. There's how-to videos. It's like a university with customer service. I live in Utah, so let's say you go to the University of Utah. Okay, you go there, I don't know, let's say for 3-4 hours, and you're sitting down studying whatever you're studying. You get in traffic, you go home with some books and maybe some online things, and then you have a question. You have to wait till the next day to go to the professor or the teacher or whatnot, or maybe you have like, you're in a dorm where 3 or 4 like-minded of you folks can get together and ask each other questions. That still is in effect in a lot of places all over the world. But with me, I'm not going to college. I'm not going to rub elbows with anybody. I like to sit here and just watch video. And if I don't understand it, I rewind it. Okay, Cory, you need to do this if you want traction. Okay, what is traction? It just means people just digging in. And all of a sudden, they're on your YouTube channel. I'm all, okay, I'll open up a YouTube channel. All of a sudden, I got 33 million views and 36,000 subscribers. Do you think it happened by accident? How many YouTube channels are out there right now? How many YouTube videos are being uploaded every second, every minute, every day? Millions. You can't even count. There's not a calculator that can count the minutes and the views on YouTube, except for all the money coming in. Okay? With these courses, they taught me how to monetize. Do you know that just my paycheck with YouTube alone, on all the views I get, pays my bills? Just YouTube. I don't even have to do nothing. My YouTube videos, I got like 4,000 videos on my channel. I can't stop people from watching them right now. Why don't you climb aboard and do what I do? You can get videos already made and upload and be interesting. You don't have to do this. This is a webinar. This is where I like to take 1 hour, maybe a little longer, of your day, my day, and just sit and relax and go, guys, look, if you want money from home in a $6 Walmart shirt, I wear these every day. You know, I read where Albert Einstein, and actually I worked for a guy that owned K-Bear, this rock radio station. I worked for it 2 or 3 different times. He wore the same thing every day. And so did Albert Einstein. I can see where they, like, because you don't have to worry about stuff. I just switch my hats. I buy like a ton of these white shirts. And you can just look the same. And it's just, I don't want to have to worry about all these extra things that just rob yourself of time, because we only have 24 hours a day. Okay. If you need money, and if you're going to work 1 hour, then let's make it effective, where it's something you're doing that's going to produce a result, which is this. Okay, you want to make this. I'm pretty sure, right? Okay, I know I do. Okay, unless I'm doing a rock show or doing something else. But if I go ahead and get into broadcasting again, which I will, I have a good time. I promise myself and I promise my son, may he rest in peace, that I will do broadcasting again. Every day, every week. I usually have somebody get a hold of me and say, man, you should do radio one more time, man. I love the stories. I love the music. I just love to have something besides a boring FM or something burned out on Sirius. And I'm like, God, you know what? You're right. And guess what? With the training and the courses that I have with this opportunity, when I go ahead and get my studio, which I have a big old studio right on the other side of this wall, I'm ready to go live at this point. But still, I could have the best radio show with the best guests. But if I don't know how to go online and compete against SiriusXM with, let's say, Eddie Trunk, maybe Ricky Rackman, they're both friends of mine, Adam Carolla, Carson Daly, all these other guys, the great Joe Rogan. Joe's been on my radio show before, and now he's got a $200 or $300 million contract, and he's just one of the best podcasters. I love Theo Vaughn. Everybody that can entertain and make me laugh, oh my God, I just want to give him a big old hug. Okay, I love being entertained. I love being the entertainer. But you know what? If you don't know how to market and do marketing, if you're an affiliate, if you're a direct marketer, if you're an MLM, if you are a pizza owning dude, if you don't know how to go online and offer deals and reach, let's say, people within a 5-mile circle of your pizza joint or your gym, or a dentist. If you're a dentist and don't know how to market, you could be the best dentist. You could say free root canals. You know how much teeth are, guys. It's very common to pay a couple thousand just for one tooth. All right? You got 20, 30 grand, guess what? There's a dental person out there that'll take every dime. But you could be the best dentist in the world. And guys, if people don't know about your service and where you're located, what your business hours, what good? All right? You're at home giving all your friends and family free dental work. How many people have sisters or friends in your family that went to, what's it called, beauty school? And all of a sudden they just, God, they're going to be beauticians and have a hair salon. And then a year later, they're like, God, I got all my credits and now I don't even want to be a hair person anymore. And then the family's like, well, good, because now you can cut our hair, right? Right, Auntie Barbara? Right, Cousin Bob? Can't you give me a haircut? All right, I'll just give you a nice cold beard. You give me a haircut, okay? I'm just telling you straight up. I've learned a lot over the last 2 years about online business. There's no better business than offering somebody education on how to be interesting, compelling, and rock and roll and get sales or service, especially if they want to do it online. But everything that I offer you too, it's good if you just own a store inside a shopping mall. Okay? If you do not know how to market and do not know how to be compelling and interesting, and I mean that with no disrespect, but you know that if you're on the phone, if you are going to, let's just say you got to do 5 minutes of up and down and on the old damn electric Pop-Tart. There's a certain amount of pages that's going to make you stop, look, and listen. Okay? Especially if you're going to go ahead and type in how to make money or affiliate marketing or network marketing. Okay? A lot of people love that. I love it. It's a $1 billion business. It's going up 20% next year by 2026, 2027. Guys, there's another couple $1 billion that's going to be made. All right? It's not that people are lazy, but people want to just work at home. All right? Work at home and sell things and get a paycheck, have low overhead, no carpooling, no traffic, no bosses. All right. I don't know if I can work for anyone at my age again. I've learned so much over the last 40. I started working almost full time by 1980, guys. Even in high school, I had jobs. And I had my dear son, may he rest in peace. I had him about an hour out of high school. I've been working my whole life. I'm street smart as a mofo. That's why if I do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability and move the F out of my way. All right. If you're lazy, if all you want to do is talk and dream, okay, I'll pretend to give a shit. But at the end of the day, I really don't care, especially at my age now. No offense, I'm almost 60, guys. All right, my time. That sand at my hourglass is at the bottom. I didn't grow this white electric Kenny Rogers Colonel Sanders beard by accident. It's going up and down like a crazy man. Life is a roller coaster. Okay, it's always going to be up and down crazy. No one's going to have that perfect life, even though you're online and everyone's faking it to make it. And I'm living my best life, you know? Of course. All right. I do the same thing. I want to be funny and interesting and everything else. But if I'm going to do business, guys, I know that I have to be above average in entertainment, in compellingness, in sexiness. Oh, right. What's going on? Why do I stop at Cory's ad? Okay. All right. Now I see that he's on TikTok. TikTok's a landmine. Guys, I've probably lost about one to $200,000 over the last 12 months because I didn't want to do TikTok. And I'm going to be brutally honest. You know why? Do you know the country that owns TikTok? It upsets me thinking that some of my privacy or something's going to go probably wrong if I use TikTok as a business. Because already there's billions and trillions of people that put all their personal information online with Facebook, Instagram, which is all owned by the same company. Then you got the Twitters and everything else. But, I've been kind of like yay, nay on TikTok. But now I'm just like, you know what? Here I am, busting my ass doing certain things. And my friends that made $45,000 and $60,000 in the last 2 months, by the way, all right, they're making $1,000 a day. And guess what they do exclusively where all that pile of cash is coming in? TikTok. And I've still been bullheaded just going, you know what? Nope, I'm bullheaded. I'm just going to focus on my YouTube channel, my emailing, and everything else. And they're like, look, you're already on Facebook. Facebook owns Instagram. Instagram owns WhatsApp. You're all over the internet. You own CoryDraper.com. You've had the same cell, the same this, same that. It's like, so if you don't put content you've already made for, let's just say, Facebook and YouTube, because when I do this video, this is recorded. It's going to be on my Facebook page forever, and it's going to go on my YouTube channel right afterwards, hopefully forever until I get canceled or terminated or something. But they're like, you've already made the content. All you got to do is upload it and do a certain things on TikTok. And right there, it could be another, 10 grand a month, 20 grand. My friends are making anywhere from 30 to 40 grand a month on TikTok. And they're doing the same thing I do. They're in the same business. All they do is talk about the opportunity. They just go, here's a link. Check it out. Have a good day. I'm going to go work out. I'm going to have a nice lunch. I'm going to go sleep in. I'm going to go watch a movie. I'm going to go buy a car. My one friend just bought a Lamborghini truck, one of the SUVs. I mean, I'm an old school guy. I'm not into the new fancy exotic cars. You give me like a 1980 Chevy Blazer. Now we're talking. You give me a 69 Ford with a big old massive engine that gets bad gas mileage. Okay, I'm a muscle car guy, muscle trucks. I love a whole different dynamic of vehicle. But you know what? Thanks to these courses and this opportunity, they're like, Cory, what do you love? Well, I love Farrah Fawcett, and I love this Barbie doll that cost me more than probably the real Farrah back in 1975. Okay. And boy, I can take the hobbies of dolls or toys, or I can candles. I got this beautiful candle, from my friend Val, and it tastes or it smells like cinnamon sugared pecans. And you know what? If I want to sell these and I just watch my courses, I know I'm going to kick ass. I know I could probably sell these candles and undercut. Is it Bed Bath and Beyond, Walmart? Everyone has like sexy candles, but thanks to my training, I know that I could probably just go to Amazon and do certain things and maybe use some humor. Okay. Maybe get a used Barbie and just have her in here and put hot wax. I mean, there's crazy stuff I can do. And right now, if I get like 3,000 sales, all right, put 10, 20, 30 grand in my pocket, because my educational courses, techniques, and everything else that I have access to this opportunity, okay, man, that's a lot of power, guys. Knowing that I can take any product, any business, and I can probably make it interesting and awesome to where people are going to visit and make up a mind if your product or service is number one, interesting, is it affordable, and will they get results if they do buy from you? Okay? Because just because you're good at marketing like I am, I can direct anybody anywhere. But you got to remember if your product and service is average or overpriced or it's just outdated or it just is boring, okay, people are going to go like, okay, you know what? Um, I like your advertising. I did come in your store. I looked at your Amazon this or your Facebook that, but it's just not for me. Okay? What I offer you right now is things that are selling to the millions a week, millions a month. All right? The courses that I am involved in that I'm offering you is going up every single month. And they're getting better and they're getting updated. But I'll end my webinar with this. If you climb aboard, okay, at the end of the day, this is what I hope that you realize and you do. You're going to set up the website. And if you're lazy and you want the company to do it, then give them a couple bucks. They'll even set up your website and all the crap. But if you just join and just watch the setup videos, okay, basically you're just going to like maybe upload a picture of yourself smiling, okay, or configuring your credit card processing. It's free. Go to Stripe, go to Square, go to PayPal. It's up to you guys. I recommend Square because they will offer, they'll take payment of Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and they have, well, Google Pay, GPay, whatever, but they also finance, okay? 4 installments, interest free, okay? Because before I stop this, I'm going to go ahead and just show you my opportunity, okay? So, what I want you to do, if you do come aboard, after you set up the website, maybe get yourself a domain like I did. I own the 900 group. I own the10kgroup.com. I also own Moolah Maniac because I got called a Moolah Maniac of money. All right, I had a pretty girl the other day. She's like, you know what you are? You're kind of like a Moolah Maniac. And I'm like, I kind of like that. I like the mama hat that I got. I'm going to call my buddy and I'm going to get Moolah Maniac. Give me a week or two. All right. And I'm going to get me some shirts and other stuff. And if people join me, I might even send you a shirt or a hat that says, why don't you be a Moolah Maniac too? Okay. But if you're going to do something online and you want somebody to come to you and buy something, it had better be damn juicy, thick, meaty, sexy, and yummy and magically delicious. Okay? What I sell, what I offer you, trust me, it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste my time and do webinars like this at night for my Asian sensation folks. And I'm in Africa. I'm all over the world in my businesses right now. I don't have business hours, but you know what? I go to bed when I want. I get up when I want. I have breakfast when I want. I go shopping when I want. I go down to my warehouses. I got a whole bunch of I got 4 warehouses now full of vehicles. Guys, I could live forever there. That is my passion is vehicles. I love them more than almost Legos and crazy stuff on my shelves. But guys, I say this all the time. One of the best things about this type of business is you work when you want, from usually the comfort of your apartment or home. Okay? And I'll tell you what, it is nice to get up when you want. Because sometimes you get up at 5 in the morning to take a pee and you feel good and you just want to go exercise and start your day. But wonder if you want to get up at 10 or 11 in the afternoon. Or early, I guess, or late morning, early afternoon. Wonder if you want to just stay up till 4 in the morning and go to bed at 5, sleep till 3 in the afternoon. Why not? If your body says, hey, okay. I mean, I swear, I say this all the time. Money is good. But to get up when I want and go to bed when I want, I swear, I never thought I would say that out loud, that that's one of the best parts about my life right now. But it sure in the hell is. Okay? Because when I get up in the morning, it's usually to take a pee. But boy, for me, skipping to the loo, my darling, and getting ready and showering and driving to work and working with probably a few people I can't stand and probably a boss that I think is less than. All right? That gives me it gives me the ick. Every girl in Australia, if they don't like a guy, they go, ooh, that guy gives me the ick. And I'm like, God, I've made girls say that about me for 40 years. All right, so let's just If you guys got like, let's say 10 more minutes, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Now, I've set up my website. I hope you do exactly what I do because what I do works. And if you want to change it, you can. All right, go pay someone $20 to alter the website, but I think you're crazy. It's like buying a Ferrari and messing with the engine. Just leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to watch. I'm going to go like this, snap my fingers, and I'm going to disappear. Okay, now remember, at the first of the video, I just showed you my business card, but this is a domain that I own, the 10kgroup.com. GoDaddy forwards it to this page. You watch a couple videos. Remember Michelle, she just tells you about the opportunity. She does the recruiting. She talks about everything. I don't want you doing it. I want Michelle and her partner Michelle and her army of people that run this company to do everything. The less you do, the better. Trust me. It's like in court. Your attorney will go, say yes or no, and that's it. No elaboration. Now, if people get to this second video and they are still interested, they hit this button. Now here is the third page of my website. And guys, this is your website too. This is where people say, look, I need to be educated. I need to get better at doing stuff. Okay? So what they do is they keep scrolling. Now this is what I mean by setting up the website. I have the world's biggest forehead. And right now, this is probably the world's biggest forehead picture on the internet. So I put this picture of me, and then I put a little bio right here. Hi, my name's Cory. I got a giant forehead and a size 14 shoe. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, you can change the website any way you want, but I just recommend put a little bio about yourself. If you're a family guy or a mom or a single person, or maybe you're retired, but people kind of like to read a little bit about who they're going to do business with and maybe join. Okay, so watch this. We're just scrolling along here, and this whole website is maintained by the company. It's perfect. Look at it. It just breathes nicely, and it tells you a little bit more information. Now, we're getting to the bottom here where the 4 courses of education are for sale. And let's just go all the way to the bottom. I'm just going slow so you can kind of just follow along live on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're watching a video. Okay, so at the very bottom here, do you see the 3 courses? Oh, I'm almost there. Sorry, guys. Okay, there it is, right there. Let me scroll up a little bit more. You can see the buttons. Okay, if you can see the orange and the blue and the good old green button there, see the buttons below? This is where people can finance these courses interest-free if they want in 4 equal payments. That's why I like the company Square. It takes about an hour to email them, set up your business. Okay, you don't need a business license. You don't have to get approved with the FBI background check. You just go to square.com, follow along. And what I mean by setting up your website is, see when people hit this button to buy the course for $100, or if they want the $300 tutorial. Okay, when they click this, it goes automatically to your Square account. Okay, because this opportunity, guys, I don't hold your money. The company doesn't hold your money. I just get a one-time fee. If you pay that $100, guys, I own this course. And if you trust me and buy it, thank you. Now, Square is going to get a couple bucks out of that. Just like if you own a store, let's say you own a pizza place, you know that if you're going to take a credit card, that a little bit of money is going to go to PayPal. It's going to go to Visa, MasterCard. It's going to go to who knows, whoever you use. Okay? I use Square. I just recommend it because I'm using it and I love it. I don't get a commission by them. I just think they're the best. Okay? So when you configure your website, what you're going to do is just follow the setup video, or you can pay the company to do it for you. But when people buy this course, they can hit that orange button and my Square account pops up and they can pay the $100. And guess what? I get an email that says, Cory, you just sold the $100 course, and it's called the Launchpad. With this $100, you're on your way. You set up the website. Okay? You set things up. Get yourself a domain name like I did. I bought the 10kgroup.com. I thought that sounded good. You guys get a fun little domain name. They're about $11 at GoDaddy. Okay? Get a business card for $20. That way you never have to talk about this. Like I said, this is a live webinar. You don't ever have to do webinars like I'm doing or talk about any of this. Just invite people to the link. Let people look at these courses. It's like if you drop them off at the University of Utah, okay? Just remember, I'm an Uber driver, and I have someone in the back seat that says, hey, can you drop me off at the University of Utah? I think I'd like to get education, and I love Utah, and maybe I'll get a dorm, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no problem. I drop them off at the University of Utah. They go in there, and let's say they say, you know what, I like the $900 course. Well, guess what? I just got that $900. It's my $900 because I dropped them off at the university. Well, I own the course. Okay? It's mine. I'm the one that drove them and dropped them off at that university. Now I got my 900 bucks. Now the university has the trainers. Just like Michelle, she's got 6 people that overlook this whole website. Okay? University of Utah worries about the air conditioning, the heat, the electricity, the licensing, the insurance, all the crap. I can't even imagine the fees it takes to have a campus like, in my case, University of Utah. But isn't it nice to know that I just drove, I dropped them off at the University of Utah. That student went ahead and spent 900 bucks on education. And the University of Utah didn't even say, no, I need 10 bucks, 20 bucks, I want half. Okay, 50-50. No, I don't do business like that. I had the balls to join, and I've got all 4 courses. And if someone wants the $900 course or the $300 course or the $100 course, guess what? I get the whole amount. I'm the one that said, you go to the University of Utah, good luck to you. I hope you have a good day. And if they take that educational course, let's say at the University of Utah, and they want to be doctors, lawyers, or they want to get marketing experience, or they want to learn something, it's up to them to sit down, go and listen to those courses, listen to the professor, the teachers, and take that education and rock and roll and go to the next level of life, which is student to the working class, the working stiff. Okay? I don't care what people do after I drop them off at the University of Utah. I just want to know that if they buy a $100 course, that I get 100 bucks. If they buy the $300 course, I want the $300. If they buy the $600 course, you bet your ass I want the 600 bucks. Minus a couple bucks because I Square processes. Okay? I'm very used to getting up by 8 in the morning. I like to get up super early or sleep in a little bit depending on what I did the night before, which is usually watching Love Island or some stupid show about murder mysteries. Okay? By the time I take a pee, guess what? I like an email that says, Cory, you just sold a $900 course. Your profit's $870 because it takes 30 bucks to process 900. I'll gladly pay that the Square. I then open up my cell phone and I go to my Square account and I have 870 bucks in my account. I go ahead and put 870.00. I look at it, make sure that I want to transfer that money that I just made by 8 in the morning. I have no employees, guys. I get that full amount. I had the balls to join this and smart enough to go to Square. And I was smart enough to listen to the courses on how to advertise. Okay? 870.00. I hit transfer. In about 10 seconds or so, done. Tomorrow, that money's waiting for me in my bank. Okay? Sometimes, if I need the money, and I don't right now, I'm lucky enough to have savings. But guess what? If I want to pay 1%, I can get that money instantly. Because by the time that sale goes through, someone made a decision to get the 1, the 3, the 6, or the $900 course. By the time I'm notified, the money's already there. Square doesn't say, hey, I think they're going to buy. I used to own a mortgage company. You know, it took me 45 to 60 days to finance a house because it takes forever. Half the people lie on their credit, and then they have all these hidden issues. And then the seller somehow screws up and the realtor, and all of a sudden you can work 45 days to 60 days on financing a home, and it goes zilch. Okay? I don't do that anymore. I don't have time. I have Santa Claus beard. Okay? When I get notified that I had a $900 sale and my profit take home is 870, guys, 870.00. I hit it, boom. If I want that money instantly, I pay 1% out of that 900. Or I just go ahead and say, no, I don't need it till tomorrow. I just hit transfer, and I'll tell you what, I open up my main bank, and I got 870 bucks. Now, I warn everybody, when you start making the money that I think you can, and guys, we're talking lawyer fee. We're talking, this is a big opportunity. I'm not going to force you and make you struggle and work for like $100 a month. Okay? It's just as easy to make 1,000 a day as it does $100, even $1, because these courses are juicy, thick, and meaty. No one cares about what you and I think about the economy. No one cares about my $7 Walmart shirt. No one gives a rat's ass about what we do other than market the best we can using humor or maybe being a little sexy. All right, there's some girls out there that get my attention every day on Instagram. All right, they got the ponytails. They're usually running or doing something, or they just set up their cam and they walk out and then they walk towards their camera and turn it off. They're the dumbest videos ever, but I watch every one. I'm like, you just got to follow what these educational courses teach. You want to get good at TikTok? Then damn it, learn how to TikTok. You want to know how to do a Facebook post? Then learn how to do a Facebook post, January of 2025. I don't care what worked 10 years ago. Think and Go Rich, I could care less. Napoleon Dynamite, that's who I like. Napoleon Hill, who wrote all those books 100 years ago, I could give a shit. I could give two craps. Even Robert Kawasaki, whatever his name is, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you're going to hear about all these courses and books and everything else that's in print. You know how outdated all that stuff is, in my opinion. If you need this, if you need a kick in the ass of motivational stuff, guess what? Wait every 30 days and get a bill due and wipe out your account where you can't even pay your house payment. There's motivation. I don't need think and grow, bitch. Okay, I got the people that go, look, my cell phone's bill, it's due. Car insurance, due. Warehouses for your vehicles, due. And if you don't want to pay the bill, okay, we'll confiscate everything inside those warehouses. And I'm like, no, nope. I like to work like this, earn more than, and I have plenty of money. There's nothing like having 4 or 5 or 6 months of bills just in your bank, sitting around, just going, what bills do you need? You want to take a couple weeks off and go to Fiji and work on that tan? Let's do it. Well, you know what's nice about that? Why I'm in Fiji, hopefully in an air-conditioned hotel after a nice afternoon, go in and shower, set up a little display of, like, let's say a laptop or my cell phone, make sure I got Wi-Fi, and I'm sure most hotels have them. And I just, I can turn my cell phone like this or go like that, and I can do some things and go, damn, I just made another grand. I just made another $100. Damn. And I'm in Fiji working on my tan, drinking umbrella drinks. And as long as I have a cell phone or a laptop or internet access, this opportunity does not care where you live. It just doesn't. The courses are the meat. They are that juicy, just yummy. Okay? That is nice. That is peace of mind. Knowing that if I do have, let's say, a death in the family and I got to go to Florida, or let's say I just want to go to California and do something to screw off, or if I just want to take the day off and I want to work on a vehicle or something, that is really nice to know that I can take the whole day off. And let's say at night I get home, take a nice shower, have a nice dinner, and at 9 o'clock I'm just feeling good. And I can go online and post, maybe make a video, maybe do something like a TikTok, a social media post. Okay, there's always something that you're going to like to do first. And it might be Instagram. I know a lot of girls like the Instagram over the guys. A lot of us guys, we like the Facebook. A lot of young kids think Facebook is for older people. Okay, you get the Snapchat and the little teeny bopper stuff. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, but if you're teen to 20 or 30, you guys sure in the hell know where TikTok is. But I'm tired of losing 10, 20, 30 grand a month by being anti-TikTok just because of, I guess, my belief systems. So right now, you're going to see me all over TikTok. You're going to see me just doing the same thing. Guys, girls, you interested in getting better at this TikTok thing? Then you better get these damn courses. Otherwise, you're just going to look like a horse's ass doing a bunch of selfie stuff, and you're not even monetizing it. So if you're hot and young, enjoy it. But I'll tell you what, why not be hot, young, and make some damn money? All right? Your chance of Kim Kardashian and all that Instagram money of makeup, and I know everybody wants to monetize what they do online, but guess what? 99.9% of everybody on this planet does not make any money online when it comes to posting. Now, you got an opportunity. I'm just saying there's education that's going to show you what to do if you want to make money online. And the best part is if people go ahead and participate in this type of business, that the 4 courses available, if you have them, all right, you got $100, great. If you have $25, then finance it. All right, with Square.com, they finance interest free. Do you see that right there? Guys, if you have $25, do you realize with $25 down, you have full access to this launch pad and you own it, even though you own $75? Well, guess what? Wonder if you go ahead and set this up and tomorrow someone comes in and buys this course. Well, you just made $100 plus a couple bucks minus for the credit card processing. Why not take your first sale and just go ahead and pay off the remaining 75? Well, guys, do you want the $300 course? Because if you buy the 300, you now owe the 100 and the 300. You now have 2 courses. But guess what? If you have $75, why not go ahead and just get the $300 course? Because you own both these courses. Well, wonder if someone buys the $300 course. Okay, minus a couple bucks for credit card processing. Guys, take your first sale and just pay this whole damn thing off and put a couple bucks in your pocket. All right, or if you need the $300, pay your dues, and next month you got a $75 interest-free payment. Guys, you know what I'm going to say? 600. All right, you got $150, then get the $600 course. Because if you buy the $600 course, you own the 300 and the 100. So I wonder if tomorrow someone buys the $300 course, and let's say someone buys the 100. You got $400. Guys, you owe a few more months worth on this 600. Just take the profit and pay this off. And guess what your reoccurring fee is every month or every year? Nothing. 0. Once you own these courses, guys, they are yours for life. And remember, they are not outdated. They are updated almost every day with fresh education. You got support, and you're getting taught by people that have made millions. Okay? This is what I did. And guys, you do whatever you feel comfortable with budget-wise. I was lucky enough to have $900 saved up. I went ahead and bought all 4 courses for $900. It's called the Legacy Builders Program. I went ahead and bought this course. I set up the website. I went to Square. I started screwing around, and I just did a YouTube video saying, guys, you should check this out. I think it's pretty interesting. Well, 45 minutes later, I had a girl go ahead and buy the course that I was promoting. She bought the $900 course. Well, guess what? I spent the $900. The next day, I made $870 because, $30 goes to the credit card processing company. Guys, all of a sudden, I was only out my $900 for like a day. I own all 4 courses. I don't have anything else to spend on this opportunity because Michelle and the company and the money that they make mixed with all of us by owning all the courses, all right, she maintains all of the well-being of all the training and the guests. And she's a maniac. She usually does 2 live trainings a day, Monday through Friday, and they are excellent. God, she's so good. I'm so jealous. She has a lot of energy too. 6 kids, 5 grandkids, and she's similar, probably age to me. I hate to ever say a lady's age, but I think you're going to love the training. And besides, it's all recorded. You don't have to watch it live. But if you just want to get good at, let's say, TikTok, then get the courses that are obviously centered and just direct center. Boom, bullseye. It's going to teach you exactly what you need to be good at TikTok, or how to convey a message, or how to be interesting with an email, or maybe Instagram, or maybe how to hand a business card out and make it mysterious. I always like this analogy. You know James Bond, like Sean Connery, Roger Moore, all right, and all the other guys, Daniel Craig. Let's just say James Bond is at a party, and he's doing what I do. Do you think James Bond is going to go ahead and sit for 20 minutes or an hour and talk about, how to do this and you should look into that and blah, blah, blah? Or would James Bond just go, I'm James Bond. I'm very sexy. I'm very deadly and I'm very sexy. And right now, if you want to do business with me, here's my card. Now I got to go and hit on some hot chicks. Goodbye. Okay, that's how I think of this. The less I do, the more interesting or compelling it is. I just go, guys, you know what? Just here's my business card. And this is my other business. But, God, I just get a business card that says the10kgroup.com. Done. And now my main hub is going to be moolahmaniac.com. I love it because I own CoryDraper.com too. There's all my businesses in one web page. But I love Moolah Maniac. I couldn't wait, so I bought it. All right, that's my company, it's my business, and I'm going to make hats and shirts and everything. So instead of bad rad, good old bad mama jamma in pink, all right, you're going to see your boy here with the Santa Claus beard rocking out the Moolah Maniac. All right, have fun. You don't have to be boring and stiff and make this business lame. God, if you're kind of wild or crazy, or if you are Deuce Bigelow and you need some extra money, then get these damn courses and learn how to go ahead and market your services. I mean, wouldn't that be funny if I got like a message from the company and they said, Cory, I don't know what you're doing, but do you realize that every lady of the evening and many gigolos, they've all bought the courses because of you? And I'm like, all right, okay. So, guys, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I just love doing webinars. I just, God, if I had a stage and a bunch of people laughing and having a good time, I could go for hours and hours. But I appreciate you watching live, okay? Looks like my buddy Tina's in there and Danny. And oh, hey, Sky, what's going on there, bud? So, anyway, if you are interested, all right, which I hope you are. If you've watched this long, you probably are. But I'll just show you what I do. All I do is email people and I tell them to click that link. All I do is hand out a business card and say, guys, click that link. On social media, you'll see this Facebook post and you'll just say, hey, guys, you're interested in making money or changing 2025, look into this. And I just got the domain name and it just goes to this website that I just showed you. And guys, just let people sit down and relax and read this website information and let them decide if they want the 1, the 3, the 6, or this $900 course. And guys, remember this, for a few $100 down, if you hit this, see where it says payment plan? So guys, if you only have a couple $100, because 900 is a lot of money. I mean, I get it, you know, but I'll tell you, if you got a couple $100, just get all 4 courses. You don't have to buy them again. Just set up the website, get a domain name, maybe make some business cards for $20. And you know what? Follow what the courses teach you to do. And realize that every course, you're going to have the reseller rights. You own those darn things. And remember, they're not static. They're not dated. They will be updated. Tomorrow, if something comes out that's mind-blowing that will help you get sales, it's going to be in the back office of all the training and all the videos. All the videos, all the training, they are absolutely yours. The website is yours. This opportunity is amazing. I wish this was around 30 years ago. I'm so jealous of anybody that is just retired or maybe they're just fresh out of high school. Oh God, I'm jealous. But I'll tell you what, at least it's available now, January of 2025. So guys, thanks for your time. Okay. Get a hold of me if you need to. I mean, I'm not shy. I got my old keyboard here. I can type like 100 words a minute at this point. So Cory at CoryDraper.com. All right. If you're on my Facebook page, just inbox me. And if you're on my YouTube channel, please subscribe, okay? I love when you watch my videos and give me feedback. And you can get a hold of me through YouTube as well, okay? All right, have a good evening right now. Let's see, it's about 4 o'clock and some change here in Utah, so going on dinner time. And all my friends across the planet, all right? It's always good to talk to you guys from Africa all the way across to Asia, okay? All right, thanks, guys. And get a hold of me if you need something. Bad Mama Jamma. All right. I am the Moolah Maniac saying I'll talk to you later. Okay, see you guys. Bye.